Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my ayamase, a fast way I make ayamase. Today I feel like eating ayamase. I'm so desperate for ayamase and I want to make it fast way, not a big deal. And I would like to share with you guys how I make it. So if you are someone out there, you want to make ayamase, you don't know how to make it, or each time you always go and buy it, you can just make it fast way you can make it. Okay, so first thing you need bell pepper. This is bell pepper, as you guys can see, green. Can you see? And you also need green scotch bonnet. I have 2 onions. I have my seasoning cube, 2 seasoning cube. I have aromat. If you don't have aromat, you can use salt, but if you have aromat, do not bother with salt. So I'll be using aromat instead of salt. So I have my beef shaki, which known as tripe. I have my cow foot, and I also have vegetable oil, and you can also use palm oil. But because this is a fast way you can enjoy ayamase, and you can make it, you can make ayamase fast way. Because if you want to use the palm oil, you have to bleach your palm oil first and all that. But we don't have time for that, do we? No, because we want to make fast ayamase. So now let's start cooking. So now guys, I have my pot on the cooker. I'm going to add the meat, and I've peeled the 2 onions I showed you guys earlier. I'm just going to pour down there, and my seasoning cube, I'm going to put 1. Remember guys, I showed 2, so I'm just going to add 1. I'm going to keep this for later. I'm going to add my aromat. As I said earlier, if you don't have aromat, you can use salt. Okay, we want our meat to be well seasoned like that. And I'm going to add water. So I'm going to mix that. I'm going to close it till the meat gets soft to my taste. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take out the onions. I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to take out the shaki as well. My shaki is ready to my taste. I'm going to pull out that. So I'm going to leave the beef to cook for another 5 more minutes before I will come and take it off, because the beef is still hard. I like my beef soft. And then we'll be back. So 5 minutes later, I'm going to take out my beef. So now my cow foot is still very hard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add water, and I'm going to cook it for another 15 minutes because it's still very hard. It's very hard. I'm going to cook it for 15 minutes. Okay guys, and then we'll be back in 15 minutes. So guys, my cow foot is ready. I've taken it out from the pot and I've cleaned my pot. So what I'm going to do, add my vegetable oil, not a lot. Yeah, like that much. And I'm going to start frying my meat now. Just a quick one guys, this is my cow foot. It's nice and soft, my beef and my shaki, and this is the stock. I'm going to use the stock in a minute as well. So what I'm going to do, before I start frying my meat, I'm going to cut it into small pieces because it's too big. If there's bone, I'm going to take out the bone. You can add the bone. If you're someone that you like the bone, you add the bone. So I'm going to pour my meat. I'm going to fry it till it turns golden brown. And this is the cow foot. I'm not going to fry the cow foot. I'm just going to pour it in my sauce the way it is. So before I start blending my pepper, I just want to quickly show you guys. So what I did earlier, I took out the seed. Can you guys see? And I rinse it and I pieces it. And that's my scotch bonnet. And this is the 2 onions I boiled when I was boiling my meat. I'm going to blend with it. So let's start blending. So guys, sorry, I'm so sorry. I've started blending before I remember I'm making video. So I've halfway blend. I'm going to continue blending it now. And I'm not using blender, as you guys can see. I'm using food processor. Yeah, you can use blender if you don't have food processor. And then when you finish using blender, because you have to add water when you are using blender, and if it's too watery you can sift it. But because this does not need water to blend it, that's why I didn't add any water, so I won't be sifting it. So my meat is golden brown. I'm going to take it out from the oil. I'm going to add it to my cow foot. Can you guys see? So I'm going to continue the process till I finish blending. And one thing I want to tell you guys, when you are blending the pepper, when you finish blending it, do not blend it and leave it for a few hours before start cooking it. Otherwise it will go very, very bitter. So immediately you are blending it, you are pouring it on your oil, or you are boiling it straight away. Okay, because if you keep it, for example, if you blend it and keep it in the fridge and say, okay, I'll cook it tomorrow, or I'll cook it a few hours later, it will go very bitter. The only way you can prevent it from going bitter is when you want to make your sauce and you are not ready to make it completely. You can, when you finish blending it, you can boil it. Yeah, boil it for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then when it cool down, you can put it in the fridge till you are ready to cook it. Okay guys, yeah, so let's start blending. So I have a leftover onions in my fridge, so I'm just adding it. Yeah, so you can also add fresh onions and blend. Instead of boiling it with your meat before using to blend, you can blend fresh onions with it. You don't have to do it my own way. Okay guys, yeah. So I'm going to close this to cook for about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll be checking on it while cooking. I'm going to mix my meat stock. I'm going to taste for salt or for seasoning. So I showed 2 Maggi earlier. I used 1 to boil the meat, and now I'm going to use another 1, but I'm not going to use the whole thing because it is 2 there. I'm just going to use half. So I'm going to squeeze that in there. Going to mix together. Going to taste. It's missing salt. So instead of me to add salt, I'm going to add aromat. That's enough. Going to mix, mix, and mix. Let me taste to make sure everything is okay. Yeah. Fantastic. So I'm going to close this for a few more minutes to cook. Then I'll be back. So now I'm going to add my meat. You guys see? You guys see? Oh, that smells so delicious. So I'm going to cover it to cook, and I'll be checking on it, guys. Okay. It's ready now, guys. And I also want to say, if you like crayfish, you can put crayfish powder in your ayamase, or you can also put iru, locust beans. But I want to keep it plain today. I do put it sometimes, but today I didn't put it. Can you guys see? And as you guys can see, there's no much oil. You can hardly see oil. Can you see? I want to keep it like that. I don't want too much oil. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And what you can eat this with quickly, you can have it with white rice, you can have it with beans, you can have it with okra and eba, you can have it with yam porridge or yam, fried yam, sweet potatoes, rice and beans, jollof rice, you know. But the best thing to eat with that you enjoy is white rice. Okay, white rice and beans. So I'm dishing it now. Oh, that's delicious, guys. So guys, I'm having mine with rice, white rice. You guys see? Delicious. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. If you are new, please subscribe to see more. Thank you guys. See you. Bye.